Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to your online reading class. My name is Miss Destiny, and I am from the Creative Reading Coach. How are you feeling today? I'm so glad that you're here. Now, before we get started, you're going to need three things. You're going to need a thinking brain, a piece of paper, and a pencil. If you do not have those items, go ahead and hit that pause button and come back to this video when you've got all your materials together. If you have those three things, let's get started. Now, friends, great readers must know their sounds in order to read big words. So we're going to practice our sounds together. I'll say the sound and say the object. And I want you to try to do these with me. Let's go. Spider. O. Boat. E. Chimpanzee. Strawberry. E. Leaf. Brain. Grape. Hanger. Drum. Toe. Play. Smile. Excellent job, my friends. Now, great readers must know their sounds, but they must also know their sight words. So we're going to practice 3 sight words together. I will say the sight word, and I want you to repeat it. Then I will spell the sight word, and then we will spell it together and read the sentence, okay? Here we go. The word is wood. Repeat. Wood. Excellent job. Let's spell it. W-O-U-L-D. Wood. All right. One more time by yourself. I'll point and you spell it. Go. Would. It would be great to sleep today. Excellent job. Our next word, because. Repeat. Because. Excellent job. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because. I want you to spell it by yourself while I point. Go. Because. She left because of the storm. Next word, laugh. Repeat. Laugh. Excellent job. L-A-U-G-H. Laugh. Your turn to spell it. Go. Laugh. We like to laugh all night. Let's repeat our words, friends. Would. Because. Laugh. Excellent job. Now, what we're going to do next, we're going to get started with our book. The title of our book, let's get this out of here. There we go. The title of our book today is Discovering Dinosaurs. And we're going to learn how scientists get new information about these ancient creatures just by studying their fossils from long ago. Let's take a look at the pictures to figure out if the author gave us any clues about these fossils, okay? Let's take a look. Now, this is a nonfiction book, which means it's going to give us some real information, okay? So this is not a made-up story. This is all truthful information about dinosaurs. There's some words that we need to know, and those words are dinosaurs, examine, extinct, fossils, museum, and remains. Don't worry, Miss Destiny is going to walk you through those words, okay? And because we know that this is a nonfiction book, and it's a rather larger book, we have a table of contents. And I love table of contents because it lets me know what we're going to be reading about. It's like a preview. So on page 4, we're going to be finding those fossils. On page 8, we're going to be learning about fossils. On page 14, we're going to see what's happened long ago. And then on page 16, there's a glossary. Okay? So, whoa, look at this. We actually see them digging out a fossil. Our caption says, scientists clear dirt and rock away from a leg bone fossil. That is a huge leg right there. That is a huge. I want to what kind of dinosaur that is. Look at him. That's a triceratops. That's pretty cool. He's putting something together. Whoa, look at this, guys. This is interesting because this is an actual triceratops fossil skeleton put together. And then this is a horse fossil. So I'm wondering if they're saying that a triceratops is similar to a horse. I wonder what that's about. Whoa, look at this, guys. This is a huge dinosaur fossil tooth. It says some of the sharp teeth of this meat-eating dinosaur are as large as a human hand. I'm going to erase that because I want to see that if that's true. Pause the button right now, and I want you to see. Put your hand up on the screen. Is your hand as large as that dinosaur tooth? I wouldn't want to get bitten by that dinosaur. Oh, those look like some eggs. Oh, now look at this, guys. I think this image is really important, okay? I'm going to tell you why I believe it to be important. So it says it's layers of rock where dinosaur fossils are found. So we have layer 1, which is here. It's our oldest layer. So that means that those fossils are buried real deep. We have layer 2, which is the older one. They're not as deep as the first layer, but it's pretty deep. And then we have our newer layer, which is where the fossils are extremely new compared to our older and oldest fossils. So I'm really interested to see what this diagram shows us as we get here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I told you earlier, there are going to be some words that you need to know, and I've already circled those words. We're going to get back over here to make sure you have it before we read. The first word that I want us to pay close attention to is the word remains. Repeat that word, remains. It is the material that is left over after a living thing dies or after something is finished. So let's look at that. It says fossils are the remains of plants or animals from long ago that have turned to stone. So basically it's letting us know already that fossils are those things that are left over. So once that dinosaur dies and it's all gone and we know they died years and millions of years ago, the fossils are the things that are left over. So right here we can see some footprint fossils. We can see the tooth. These are the things that remain. They did not go with the dinosaur. It kind of gives us some clues, okay? So we see an egg fossil here, and we see a skeleton here, okay? The next word that I want us to pay attention to is the word examine. Repeat that word for me. Examine. Good job. It means to look at something carefully. So when we're looking at this picture right here, we can see that they are carefully examining or carefully looking at this dinosaur fossil. All right. So examine means to look at something carefully. And let's look at it and see how they use that in a sentence, if I can get my pen correct. They'll examine the shape and color of the fossils. And remember, that means to look carefully. Okay. And then the last word that I want us to pay close attention to is the word extinct. Repeat that word. Great job. This means it is no longer living or it is completely wiped out. So it does not exist. It's completely gone. So looking at that sentence, it says, although dinosaurs are extinct, the skeletons of other animals help scientists understand dinosaur skeletons. That's why they have that right here. Okay. So basically, because these dinosaurs are completely gone, they no longer exist, they have to use skeletons of other animals to help them understand. And we haven't even read the book yet, guys. And look at this. They're showing us how they use the horse to learn about the triceratops because they're so similar. Guys, I think we're ready to read our book. Before we read, I want you to remember that the author wants us to basically learn about what fossils are and how they help us understand dinosaurs, okay? And how, yep, see, what are fossils and how they help us learn about those dinosaurs. So get your pen and paper ready, and as I read the story out loud to you, I want you to be able to see if you can answer that question. What are fossils and how do they help us learn about dinosaurs? Let's go. Finding fossils. How do we know dinosaurs lived on Earth? Scientists discover fossils in rocks all over the world. Studying fossils help them learn about dinosaurs. They study what the dinosaurs looked like, where they lived, and what they ate. Fossils are the remains of plants or animals from long ago that have turned to stone. Scientists have found many different types of dinosaur fossils, including bones, footprints, teeth, nests, and eggs. These scientists are excavating or carefully digging fossils out of the ground. After recording information about the fossils, the scientists will wrap them to keep them safe. Then the scientists will take them to a museum. Scientists will study the fossils. They'll examine the shape and color of the fossils. They'll also consider whether fossils were discovered and how deep underground they were discovered. Scientists can sometimes fit bone fossils together to form a complete skeleton. Most dinosaurs had hundreds of bones, so it's difficult to find all of them. Scientists use other dinosaur skeletons to help them piece together the fossils and understand the missing bones. Learning from fossils. Although dinosaurs are extinct, the skeletons of other animals help scientists understand dinosaur skeletons. Some dinosaur bones may be bigger than those of animals alive today. However, many are still shaped the same. Many different types of dinosaurs roamed Earth. Scientists study fossils to learn how dinosaurs moved around. Some dinosaurs walked on 2 or 4 legs, and some used wings to fly. As dinosaurs moved around Earth, they left tracks behind. Scientists study fossil footprints to learn how fast or slow dinosaurs moved. Footprints also give clues about how big or small the dinosaur leaving the tracks might have been. Scientists study fossil teeth to learn about the diets of dinosaurs. Many dinosaurs grew new teeth to replace those they had worn down or lost. Some dinosaurs had razor-sharp teeth that helped them cut through meats or plants. Others had flat teeth that they used to grind their food. Scientists learn about dinosaur babies from fossil, nests, and eggs. Dinosaur eggs came in many different shapes and sizes. Some dinosaurs laid over 20 eggs at a time, while others laid only a few eggs. Like birds, some dinosaurs may have sat on their nests until their eggs hatched. Scientists find fossils of plants, fish, insects, and other animals in the same rocks as dinosaur fossils. These fossils help them learn what Earth was like when dinosaurs lived here. It's also easier for scientists to find the age of other fossils than dinosaur fossils. The other fossils are more complete than dinosaur fossils. They're also found more often. Scientists can estimate the age of dinosaur fossils based on the age of other fossils. How long ago? Scientists can do tests to determine the age of fossils. Older fossils are found in rocks deep in the ground. Newer fossils are discovered in rocks closer to the surface. The oldest dinosaurs lived around 230 million years ago. Scientists aren't sure how or why dinosaurs disappeared 65 million years ago. Studying dinosaur fossils helps scientists look for clues to understand what happened. And that is the end of our story. All right, guys, so we said we wanted to know what are fossils and how have they helped us learn about dinosaurs. So I think it's safe that we can go ahead and answer that question. The first question is, what are fossils? Well, right here, I see my word fossils bolded. So that means that it might want to tell me what it is. It says, scientists discover fossils in rocks all over the world. Studying fossils helped them learn about dinosaurs. So let's go ahead and circle that. And I think it gives me part of my clue, but it doesn't give me everything. So I have to use my context clues. The first thing that it says is, do I have that? Yes. I don't want to use that color. Let's use a red. The first thing it says fossils are in rocks all over the world. So that's my detail for my first part of it. And we're going to underline that. But I think we can make it get a little bit stronger. Okay, let's go to the next page to see if we can come back and add to that. We can. Do you remember our definition from earlier? It says fossils are the remains of plants or animals from long ago that have turned to stone. So now we can add more to our word, okay? Let's look at that. Fossils are in rocks all over the world, and they are the remains of, let's make sure we get it correct, of plants or animals from long ago that have turned to stone. So they are the remains of plants or animals that have turned to stone. Okay, so you have a moment. I want you to hit the pause button, and I want you to go ahead and write what a fossil is. There's your answer. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, so now you're going to practice. You're going to practice with the word excavating, okay? Can you say that for me? Excavating. Now, when I read this, it says these scientists are excavating or carefully digging fossils out of the ground. Do you see the clue that the author used for us to let us know what that word means? I'll give you a hint. Whenever we see a comma for a word, it means it's going to give us the definition directly after it. And we also see the word or. So that means it's giving us an example. It's restating what that word means. So when I read it again, I want you to pause and see if you can find what it means, what the word excavated means. These scientists are excavating or carefully digging fossils out of the ground. What should Miss Destiny highlight? Carefully digging. Excellent job. So that word means to carefully dig out. Let's go ahead and write that. To carefully dig out. Awesome job, friends. Hit that pause button, and I want you to write the word excavating and to carefully dig. Uh-oh. It's not letting me move it. Can I move it? No. I'm sorry, friends. Let's get it a little bit better. Because I want you to be able to see your... There we go. Come on. You have to do it that way. Okay. So excavating means to carefully dig. Awesome. Let's try another word, okay? No, don't want to try that one. I circle it. Ooh, this one's good. It says, as dinosaurs moved around the earth, they left tracks behind. Now, this one is kind of tricky because we have to actually use what we already know. And in this case, we can also use what we see on the page, which are footprints. Okay? So when it says it left tracks behind, what do you think those tracks are? Let's see. As dinosaurs moved around the earth, they left tracks behind. Scientists study fossil footprints to learn how fast or slow dinosaurs move. So what do you think that word track means? We see it here with the footprints, and then we also see fossil footprints to learn how fast or slow dinosaur moved. I'm going to say that tracks means footprints. Tracks means footprints. Okay? Make sure you have that on your paper. And then there is one more, friends. I want you to do this one by yourself. Actually, I can't even tell you the answer. I'm only going to read the sentence to you. And I want to see if you come up with something similar to what I'm going to tell you, okay? So many dinosaurs grew new teeth to replace those that had worn down or lost. What do you think that word replace means? What do you think that word replace means? It means, I gave you a quick second. I hope you got it down. Uh-oh. Where are we? There we go. It means to grow again. Okay? Now, how did I come up with that? I came up with that because it's two ways. Number one, I saw the prefix re, which means again. And then it said it right here. Many dinosaurs grew new teeth to replace those that they had worn down or lost. So meaning they had lost those teeth, so they had to grow them again. They had to put something there again. All right? All right, my friends. So that is all that we have for today. What I'm going to have you do is I want you to hit that pause button, and I want you to come up with 3 things you learned about dinosaurs and their fossils. Can you do that for me? You need some help? Say no more. Say no more. We can do it together. What are fossils and how have they helped us learn about dinosaurs? All right, here we go. First things first. Let me get my notes together. Fossils are the remains. We're going to make this smaller. Stretch it out. Oh, no, we don't want to do it like that. We want to make it small. Are the remains of plants and animals. Oh, we spelled that wrong. From long ago that have turned to stone. Okay, we're gonna make that small. Oh no. We'll do it that way. Okay. So that's number 1. Number 2, it says, how have they helped us learn about dinosaurs? Well, they have helped us because we learned about their body shapes. Remember that triceratops and that horse? Okay. What else have they helped us learn? We have learned about their footprints and tracks. And then the last thing we have learned about, you remember those scary teeth? They helped us learn about their teeth and the foods they eat. All right, take a moment and hit that pause button. Make sure you have your notes written down. Other than that, again, my name is Miss Destiny, and I'm so glad that you joined us today. That's all I have for you. I hope you learned some great reading skills and how to use them at home. But before we end, I need you to hit that pause button and go grab your mommy so I can share with her all the great work we just did. Hit that pause button now.